Hello and thanks for dropping in and viewing this consumer advice video in relation to costings and cleaning exterior surfaces around homes and businesses. In the main, I'm referring to surfaces such as tarmacadam, concrete, imprinted concrete, block paving, monoblock, patio areas, decking, walls, roofs. Basically, the list is absolutely endless. My name is William Little, and with over 2 decades in the cleaning industry, I've spent countless hours educating people and problem solving for home and business owners. Basically, I've been given good, local and trusted, genuine advice that assists people like you from falling into the trap of employing unethical external cleaners. You know, I'm sort of embarrassed to say that the industry that I so much love is littered with people who claim to be an expert or a professional or indeed a specialist, and if truth be known, they've never even done a day's training in their market sector. They buy a power washer and in 24 hours they think they're immediately that professional, that expert, that specialist. So please don't go there. At this point, I'll tell you there are good genuine cleaning experts, so you must do a bit of homework and ensure you find those people. Maybe I can be of help in that arena. I'll shortly cover costings and the checklist questions you must ask or explore. Probably as high as 50 to 60% of the cleaners you'll want to avoid. Cleaners who claim to safely restore and seal surfaces, when in actual fact they in many situations do the reverse, and you are left with the problems that in many cases are irreversible. At that stage, you've been caught out and your money is gone, and sadly for you, so are they. Rarely, if ever, you'll get those so-called experts or professionals back. It's a terrible story to reveal, and weekly we are often getting calls from distraught people. I don't want you to be one of those people. So this video is not about selling you anything. It's about advising you against getting caught, shafted, and in many cases getting ripped off. Professionals follow a strict code of protocols when safely and efficiently restoring exterior surfaces. I tell you, when one applies recommended, tested and approved products that release nature's soils, things like the growth of moss, lichens, green algae, red and black algae and much, much more, they just disappear as if by magic. Using the correct products, one can eradicate these issues, and then you safely rinse the surfaces in probably 90+% of cases. The area is as good as new. You do not need massive high-powered pressure washers that blast your surfaces to bits and actually opens up the porosity of your surfaces. If you see a man using a turbo lance on your surfaces, I'd be very concerned. It really cuts and opens up surfaces, leaving it unbelievably porous. When you're looking your surfaces cleaned and sealed, I urge you to be careful. Get it done by a true expert, a trained person who uses proper cleaners and sealers. Only recently I had a person saying the cleaner cleaned and sealed their surface in one day. This is virtually impossible. Surfaces must dry for 4 to 5 days depending on many variables after cleaning before it can be sealed. The lady unknowingly paid for one service but was charged for 2. Not a happy lady, I can tell you. Added to today's situation, you need to be careful of so-called professional cleaners who show you leaflets and business cards and have websites built, and yes, they probably never done a day's training. We've had companies indeed using our logos. It's real crazy stuff out there. They often use nasty cleaning solutions, if indeed they use anything at all. Today's modern technology really adds to your problem, as they can steal information and pictures to bait you and get you caught as a result. Use ethical contractors that are local. I operate the largest cleaning brand in the country. Indeed, I support and mentor the real, true professionals of the exterior cleaning industry. I'll have a fair idea of who's who. I will happily help you do a due diligence check. So why not view our websites at hiteccleaning.co.uk, smartseal.ie, smartseal.co.uk. On the SmartSeal websites, there are some 20 to 30 videos that will best guide and educate you in cleaning any exterior surface, All the insider secrets are laid bare. These safely guide you in a safe way. They are simple and educational. I myself have been using and supplying products for years. SmartSeal products are the Rolls-Royce of cleaners and sealers. Nick and Nigel, the directors of SmartSeal, are 20 years in the business, so whatever your problem, they and I can best advise you. A checklist of questions. Let me help you out in your search. When you speak to a contractor, never ever be embarrassed about checking him out. Mr. Cleaner, are you insured? Can I see your insurance certificate? You don't want to be paying thousands on a personal injury claim. Can I see the products you will be cleaning my driveway with? Is the van properly liveried? Or is it a car and trailer? If it is, be careful. Are they in uniform? Ask, do you give a guarantee, Mr. Cleaner? Responsible, ethical contractors will explain all the technical matters as they will have invested in training. Can I see your documented training certification? This safeguards everyone and is honest and fair and respectful. So, please be careful. Use your common sense. Use your gut feeling. I just mentioned costings there. Let's discuss that. A very sensitive topic. Do you agree? Get an exact protocol of your clean costings on paper with everything including the process of the clean being detailed. If sealing or moss removal is involved, there could be 2 to 3 visits. This can be normal and should be explained to get those super effective results. They should have a form that will actually explain what they do and why they do it. You see, every job can be so different. Size of property, type of surface, degree of soiling, awkwardness, access. Maybe it's moss. Maybe there's loose paint, plaster, hairline settlement cracks in walls or fretting on tarmac. You see, there's much more to this cleaning than actually you think. Professional commercial cleaning tools are required, as this gives unrivaled uniformity cleaning results. Good quality safe cleaning solutions also really helps eliminate the gross or whatever. The company's got to be insured. Petrol, diesel is required all day to run the machine. And vehicles, HMRC taxes, the person has to be paid to cover his time. So you see, there is a real ethical, genuine cost to complete guaranteed work. That's just the way it is. Will he be meticulous to detail or fly over the area? When things are wet, they look fine. When they dry out, they might be just somewhat little bit different. I tell you, it can often easily take a day on a decent sized job. You'll probably hear costings that end up 300, 500, 1,000. Everything is always rounded up, I've noticed. When a contractor has all the sensible angles covered, often it's more like 565, 737. So that's just the way it is. Everything should be always calculated in a fair way for the contractor and client. I confirm safe cleaning and effective cleaning has a cost, but when done correctly, the savings are massive and the results can be absolutely amazing. And it can be very cost effective indeed. So, go for it. You'll be gobsmacked by the unbelievable results. Very last thing, if the cleaner rings you back or hounds you or cuts the price by £100 to £200, run a mile. He's hunting work. Always use your gut feeling. So call me, Nick, Nigel, or my team, and details of all my companies are at the end of this video. Your home is your castle. Protect it at all costs. Wow, this educational video has gone on a lot longer than I thought. So, very lastly, it's not all bad news. In fact, I've got some very good news. There are some very ethical contractors using the correct products and systems who can literally add thousands to the value of your property. Indeed, they can leave it to an as virtually as good as new condition. The real experts in this industry are in the results business, and an elite number of contractors, well, we just all love it. I thoroughly enjoy my industry, and I also enjoy supplying external cleaning services to genuine homes and business owners like you. In fact, people like you are the real business. I hope this informational video saves you a lot of pain, worry and money. Try and make a wise choice and have a joyful, happy, external cleaning experience. I am available to talk to anytime. So, thanks for your time. Talk to you soon. And best regards, William Little. Thank you very much.